Alright, welcome back to our channel. This is BETV, Biafra Exodus TV. Always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending your time zone. I salute each and every one of you. Today was Thursday, 26th of February, the year of the Lord, 2026. They created the monsters that are now consuming them. They created the monsters that are now consuming them. You read my lips. They created the Nigerian government, which is the terrorist government. Tinubu government, Fulani terrorist government. They created the monsters. Monsters in Nigeria now. They terrorize the people. They are the one that created it. And it is now consuming them. They are Fonja medias, another monster they created to go against humanity. If they see the truth, they will turn it upside down. And when they see lies, they will turn it to be like truth. They will be speaking grammars here and there to confuse the gullibles. Now, the same monsters they created as an Afonja medias is also now consuming their own government. They are now speaking against their own government now. People as well. Double if you ever turn on channel, I get whether there's something. There must be something you're going to hold at hand. You're not going to come here and go at here empty-handed. I get whether it's a motor, whether I'm a little bit of a motor or a big motor. There must be a lesson you must learn. Out of their nonsenses and they produce out there, and I got that name extract sense, and I will give way to our people. Then that sense, I find them extract from their nonsense. Yeah. I will say a message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. Don't play. Before I'm going to throw some of their news from their Rise News, one of the analysis, remember, is it yesterday or maybe yesterday? Very, very brilliant analysis from the beginning to the end of that analysis. Very, very brilliant. So, wow. Now, this people who put Ezuku take the order of the day. I swear to God Almighty. This truth, if I speak, the thing is actually penetrating deep to the heart and the minds of our people. People are now becoming ashamed of lying. Enthusiasm amazing her kepe. You're amazing enthusiasm. I swear to God Almighty. So before me will thrown this news and this analysis I have for Hameke, I'm going to point out some few things from the analysis. Let me first of all share this good news to our people. Meanwhile now, the United States of Biafra, the United States of America, and the man of our committee, that thing, have now submitted a document to the American president about the Christian genocide, also need to be on their table. Full time, now in the hands of America now, the American president, and they are on it. They are actually on the neck. They are actually on the neck of Nigerian government, which is Tinubu regime. And Tinubu regime now is any other choice than to make sure you play along with the American government. All those terrorist sponsors being and Agrogasangana one by one, and of which Erofa is one of them. Balami is also one of them. Eji Kita now are under scrutiny. Seriously. mmadụ gwa ha na today now na agana that is na ga-anwụrụ ha we na-etriti ha ka ọkụkọ they no go believe her. The fact that na nwanne ha succeed go kịta na iji ha na akpịrị ga good news to our own side as they are crying on that side there. Anyị nwa na-rejoice here from this side, but before ha nwa na-eme anyị na-ebe akwa awụ ibe akwa anyị na wo they are rejoicing kịta now power shift to our hand ha nwa na-ebezi akwa anyị nwa na-enwerezi aṅụrị. Are you getting the point? Number one good news. The number two good news, the Prime Minister of Israel kita now kita now na ndị a na-achọ under this ha abụghị na ebe declare here that now they are now getting the point. Now excuse me, na ndị terrorists na turn the faith into crime. Ha na turn their people's faith into crime. Tizie faith n'ụjọ that ha nwa the Israeli government na ya speak well with Donald Trump. Now actually wepụta anya ara edeketa na to all these terrorist countries that actually turn faith into actually neutralizing faith of the people. He mentioned some few countries, Turkey not there, and Nigeria not there. And this is like third time now when they mention Nigeria. Parce que you wepụtara ha anya ara ed. We hear that one and akuzirigi. All good news call. Expect good news from Israel very, very soon. You watch Akitana, their parliament now, they are seriously discussing about our total freedom. Always good news. Whether take it, believe it or not, expect good news from Israeli government as soon as possible. And do you know the reason why? I remember this terrorist vice president of Nigeria, the Muslim ticket, UN. When he went to UN, he promote for the freedom of the Palestine. And the Palestine was in freedom from the hands of Israeli. That statement alone, the Prime Minister of Israel, and the Prime Minister of Israel, that statement, so okay, if you people can go to UN, now they promote the freedom of the Palestine, they terrorize now Israel. They don't know how in Nigeria, Biafra, freedom. By the reason of that man naturally, because of that one, Akitana recognize of Biafra as soon as possible. Expect good news any moment from now. God might is somewhere. I want good news in Chokan with the road. So one I don't know fake it now. USB all the way. USB since such were torn down. Many good things are happening. The impossible is now becoming possible. I am talking with you as a good news. So all I dispose in a celebrate for his mighty hand is actually upon our government. And credits go to our Deputy Prime Minister and all the genuine cabinet members. The USB medias, they are actually doing a very, very wonderful job by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama. They don't go no G. One with God is with majority. We are not alone. Divine and human intervention is being activated. Get informed and also get involved deeply in finance. He said. Now let us go there. Now, just can we tell you some few things. What is very, very important. What is very, very important. What is very, very important. There will need to go Kabiam. Then when you lie at this parliament now, you have at this the morning show. Look at their faces, all of them are smiling. Bob and Maribel in a only with a beautiful smile. When you stand on truth, only with the inner peace. When you stand on truth, okay, may fear will run away from you. Check it, this people will go their total freedom. Nigerian media now, and will go their freedom of speech. And I had to job. Before, you cannot get Ghana their channel in Nigeria. You go and criticize Nigerian government. All of them will be under perpetual slavery before. But the emergency of USB government to our freedom will try to say hitting her hard with Ezioku. Man, and I thrown a bit of fear in them. And I for that things, I many people for that things. But they batana channel and I things. Give for that things of And I got it very, very clear. Now let us go there. Look at them.
But in the month of Valentine, I'm not searching.
All right. Well, good morning to you, viewers. Let's begin what's trending. Social media has erupted with condemnation from political activists, civil society groups, and ordinary Nigerians after former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi and former ADC National Chairman John Odige Oyegun were attacked in what has been described as an assassination attempt in Benin City, Edo State. The brazen attack in broad daylight occurred during the formal declaration of Olumide Akpata into the African Democratic Congress. Videos circulating on social media show bullet-riddled gates and shattered vehicle windscreens. Let's take a look at this eyewitness account.
This is the ADC State Secretariat. See the injured. Look at this one. I was injured. This is the ADC State Secretariat in Edo State, Okwelaka. We just received our dignitaries today. We had a Tikapi Olumide Akpata was decanted to the ADC, and Peter Obi was here live and direct to witness it. Just a few minutes after the event took place, the APC sent their thugs. They came in numbers with a Sienna or branded vehicle with pop shot. They were shooting. They destroyed vehicles. They destroyed this woman's vehicle. Look how they scattered everywhere. This is the woman who sent up to the secretariat. Look at that things that were destroyed. Is this the kind of state for the Pueblo wants to present over? Look at this water destruction. They said the woman was shot on the neck. The woman has been brought to the hospital. They shot the woman on the neck. Many people were beaten and were injured. Look at that.
Now, taking a look at this, a closer look at this. You got to know the monster sent from created now. It's actually destroying them, right? They mean in the sense of they want to promote, they want to introduce a new Nigeria. The country is getting destroyed even the more. The country is getting destroyed even the more. Actually, new government, new governance, new Nigeria. But how they destroy day in, day out. You never enough, you are right? Now, I'm going for the analysis of these people. Just going to watch out the analysis of these people. Listen.
See the opposition, I think, following the Abuja elections. And I mentioned that under this administration, it is a very hostile environment for the opposition. And to what extent that speaks about the quality of or how advanced our democracy is. What happened in Edo State should never happen in terms of a political party, the ADC, going there for, to receive a new member of their party, something that the APC has enjoyed across different states in the country without any form of violence. And so they went there for Mr. Olumide Akpata and Mr. Peter Obi, alongside some chieftains of the party, members of the party, went there to receive him and make a few visits. And this is what, they met. I think what is even more terrible, embarrassing, is a statement by the Edo State government, because the responsibility of the governor is to protect the lives and property of residents and visitors alike, irrespective.
Which they have already failed. Their responsibility is to protect the life and the properties of their people. From year to year, in, year out, they have never met that one. They can't protect the life of the citizens. They can't protect their properties. From story, upon story, everything on the standstill. The monsters they created is now destroying them, which is very, very bad. And we are no more with them, right? I hope we're not connected the dots. I told guys in the Pokwana, can't buy no. You got for no pito, can no for we got for pitobi, then no pitobi. Then pitobi. Then now, when they see these people be now coming doing this parading, deceiving the people in the name of what you save, they no go know say this people is also part of the system, destroying them, playing an angel. But to this people is part of this ADC, part of this APC, and they not together. I be asking people go and play as an angel. And when they play devil's advocate, Peter they play as an angel. At the end of the day, P2B will end up deceiving the gullible, deceiving the people. At the end of the day, we require the election now. Then I go on hospital so now well done job, even when we take this one to settle you in calming down the situation, while we continue our corruption, while we continue the buying of the people. Are you getting the point now? Then P2B donate 15 million to Edo nursing school. I say mad. Then I want us to listen to this.
We and Oyego. That's why I asked, was we there? Because the lie they keep on pushing that they were pushing we out and all of that. So since you had debunked that, we just want to beg and warn Okpebolo at the same time. You said it all, and we are seeing the signs. Nothing must happen to Obi. Obi is a Nigerian just like you. And this excessive, I want to deliver 2 million votes for president. Be careful. We have seen opposition come together. Because we are opposition with somebody today does not mean you can't still work together with the person tomorrow.
That's it.
Be careful. We want to beg and warn you. Obi has been going to every state. Woodlum didn't come. Dele Momodu went to that same Edo state too. Woodlum didn't come.
Okay, for the key point on our there. Now, P2B won't Igbo. Let us say treated that P2B in their midst playing politics with them. P2B being a Igbo. Look at the way they are treating the Igbo. In their midst playing the same politics with them. And I talk Igbo, no Igbo. What does that tell you? Now, P2B, you are not part of us. P2B, you are not one of us. Go back to with your Biafran people. That is the message they are passing to P2B. Then P2B never needs to Are you getting the point? Now, these people now, they are speaking truth to the power. Now, that is not helping the people. That is what the message they are trying to pass there. Then can I get nothing to this apathy on your job? Let's see.
We want the right of the people to choose to be respected without molestation, without harassment. And every politician.
And they want the right of the people to be choose to be respected. Okay, for Eziokupa. Now, I want with the media now. The right of the people. Can I respect all the right of the people? Okay, for the Ezioku. And I need to see as a warning. Then will go power to speak the truth. And then they will consider the arrival of the USB in town. Everybody get an arms and people now are now waking up. Even the Afonja medias, the monster had created in Afonja media. The same monster had created in media. It's not speaking truth to the power, destroying them, the Nigerian terrorist states. I back a message mass we have here. So that if you couldn't connect the dots. Listen.
Or the woman selling coconut by the roadside who attended an ADC event or whatever party's event, all of them should be safe.
You see?
That is what we ask for.
Yes.
And this is
what we ask for. All of them should be safe. They are now seeking for a good governance. And then they will be a living example of that good governance. USB, and ambassadors of peace, fairness, equity, and justice, and progress. I'm a country we're at the table. The whole world is shaking. And now the whole world now on the neck of Nigeria. Nigeria now is a country of a particular concern. When you're not getting an behave well, they behave. Actually, I can't pretend to go to behave well. And this is just good morning to them. The monsters they created. The monsters they created. They created the monsters that is now consuming them. That these people are before. These people are monsters and created. Not consuming the people. Now these monsters now is now consuming them. Are you not getting the point now? I don't like a video and attacker, but I'm like him hitting my point. He hit my point because never until I knew here and I hack a drum. The ears that hear word not supposed to be big as drum. And I drop here again. I connected the dot. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
They make daily while we respect the freedom of the press. We firmly reject a narrative built on shadowy, unnamed sources seeking to undermine the credibility of a sovereign government acting within its laws for the avoidance of doubt. No ransom was paid, and no militant commanders were freed.
Now, Anna Kawatrak here now. Now this people Gragaga free here. Now Gragaga free here. Gragaga poor ransom. The allegation constituted on the decisive to the professionalism and the integrity of Nigerian security forces and the sacrifice they make daily. While we respect the freedom of the press, we firmly reject a narrative built on shadowy, unarmed sources seeking to undermine the credibility of a sovereign government acting within its law. For the avoidance of that, no ransom paid and no militant commanders were freed. They are now using this insecurity. Oh, look what they created, look what the creation or look what the creators of this bandit. Look what here. Oh, they created a bandit. Oh, they go and kidnap people. Now them they give the order. Go and kidnap this community. They kidnap where they will not loot the government money. I this way you will take care of the people. Hey, what I say now, I will pour ransom. I pour ransom. I say if you honor the people, you will not go here say there are no single arrest of the bandits, no single arrest of the bandits. I are saying if you but send them mad to free them mad, free them without no arrest. They're not going to answer you that question, and that is what these people are telling them here.
Well, Nigerians reacting to the federal government's response are asking, if no ransom was paid and no militant commanders were freed, how exactly were 230 kidnapped students and staff released unharmed?
You see?
The federal government says it was professional intelligence and operational precision. But with no arrest made, no suspects paraded, and no further details provided, that explanation is raising more questions than answers.
Sorry.
And reacting to the federal government's denial, ex-users...
They can never answer you any question that you ask them. They can never answer you any question that you ask this government. I put a ransom. I go to this ransom without no arrest. They're not going to answer you that question. It's also saying I go be free and them, but you don't need to ask them the question how they free them. And they know a ransom paid. Mad people everywhere. Because whenever I were poor, then they say no this guy now. They say no now. They say no now. I'm air fire and they go here. Listen.
3 schools have been attacked. And they paid the bandits. They paid them ₦1 billion the first time the school was attacked and students abducted.
This is Erufai, former Kaduna State Governor. This bandit now on a place but not in a government. Or no, it's not part of Tinubu government. On a message accused Tinubu government. Na Tinubu government na kuzi ransom. Na Tinubu government na ku ransom. But all who have this, all who have created this monster. This guy is now excluding himself from the evil they created. I am a Tinubu now. Tinubu government because on the American government and forces here. Go and catch this man. This man is the major sponsor of the terrorism. I want to na ya nebe no brana bazia nimi. No brana bazia nimi. But Haji Maznan Kalu, an innocent man, Gatie Nanga for these 5 years. Maznan Kalu ne goody. Ishi ne gogiti. Cannot even stay custody for 2 days. So brana baya nimi. What be here for? The monster they created is now destroying them. And there is nothing they can do about it. Only eventually can we round up. This guy this guy look at them, you see them, just watch out. Come for this guy.
Kuje, you suddenly found out that we are the most credible people can do. I'm sure every 5 must have been looking for a way now to reach out, because all this shouting about bleeding of noses to get sympathy. I'm not saying that his nose is not bleeding, and I call on the government to stop his nose bleeds. It must give him good doctors, or take him to Kaduna to go to the hospital he built to stop the bleeding. I don't know what his legal strategies are, but all we know is that he's being held by his friends in the APC.
He's being held by his friends in the APC. Now then, they They prosecute themselves. They gather against the wish of the people. Now the thing now, power have changed now. They are now fighting against themselves. The scripture says that they will gather. But as long as they are gathering, it's not of him who he will scatter all of them. Can't you see the way God is scattering all of them in our own eyes? And all the prophecies of Mazina and Kalu is happening in our own eyes. Awesome tonight is was in
And this is the strategy they used to use on others. I'm surprised that his nose is bleeding at the ICPC. When did his nose start bleeding? When he was governor, was his nose bleeding? But I'm not making fun of him because I don't support any form of impunity against anybody. But even while we are condemning impunity, we must also not let history evade us by reminding ourselves that these guys created the monsters that is now consuming them. The Frankenstein monster, my monster, was created by El-Rufai. There are videos of El-Rufai saying that Tinubu was the best person. We have videos of the two of them dancing together, videos of him saying that some of us are irrelevant.
We have videos of that happening. We saw videos of El-Rufai dancing with the president. I mean, Omoyele Leshore made so many valid points there in that video. But, you know, talking about the fact that El-Rufai is complaining about a nosebleed. When he said they should take him to the hospital he built in Kaduna, that actually cracked me up. But, you know, El-Rufai...
That's it. I see never a weapon. Achọrọ ka anyị na-enwe n'ife mmụta. Onwe ife mụtara na ụmụ ife. I hope you are feeling it. You are getting the point. The people are getting the point. The masses are getting the point. Eziokwu will always stand the test of time. Truth will always stand the test of time. Jebanye si na n'ụkwa ruo oge ya, ya ọ daa. Nwanne, ọ enweta this message ya, we really go eze gị ọnụ. Are you getting informed? And also, are you getting involved? Either you are getting informed on the negative side, or you are getting informed on the positive side. And not only getting informed on the negative side or getting informed on the positive side, are you also getting informed? Are you guys also getting involved on the positive side? Or are you getting informed? Are you getting involved on the negative side? My advice to each and every one of us, make sure you are getting informed on the positive side and make sure you are getting involved on the positive side so that it shall be well with you, it shall be well with your family, it shall be well with our community, and it shall be well with our new nation, USB. Without USB, you're going nowhere. Outside the USB is outside grace. Outside the USB, United States of Biafra is outside grace. And when you are out of grace, you wade with His grace, and you end up in the trash. When you get this message, if you get this message, make sure you click the like button. Try as much as possible to share the program. If this is your first time coming across this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that button, hit that bell, so that anytime we come on live, then you'll be notified. Then you will join us early. Because somebody find a video program and kind of hit the message and then hit it on the hair. You'll be well informed. I love you all. May God bless each and every one of us. This is BATV, Biafra Exodus TV. We always bring you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. Peace out.